It didn't take long for him to see you again. Kokushibo wasn't able to hide his interest in you, but when he came, what he didn't expect was to see you lying against a tree. Your eyes were closed, your head rested on the tree behind you. He walked over rather slowly. He didn't wish to startle you, and when you spotted him, you were shocked. Oh, I didn't expect to see you here. You got up from your seated position, rushing to be closer to him. He looked down at you slightly, unconceivable looking at you, with a slight warmth in his eyes. You smiled upon being in his presence yet again. You really are back, in record time too. His eyes wandered around for the sword, but upon not seeing it, he was a bit suspicious. Are you not training today? You shook your head. My sword's been confiscated. He tilted his head. I've been ignoring a lot of my responsibilities, and it finally seems to be catching up to me, but I'm all right. It wasn't true. He could sense it. He knew it was none of his business. He knew it was none of his concern. Yet, his mouth opened, as if against his will. Tell me about it. About what? About your responsibilities. You smiled. You'd never been happier to hear those words before. Would you perhaps like to have a walk with me? Kokushibo was silent for a moment, his inner thoughts struggling between what he knew he should do and what was in front of him. And, well, you won. He found his feet walking. As you began on your walk together, you realized that the demon behind you had grown comfortable with you. Before, he would never move from his original spot. You would have to come towards him. Now it seemed as if he followed you on his own record. Have I ever told you how old I was? You've never mentioned it. I'm of marrying age. Kokushibo blinked. Was that true? He figured it probably was. Somehow, the idea had never crossed his mind. He just assumed you were unwed, and that you would stay that way. My mother is adamant on finding me a proper suitor. His eyes closed at your words. He himself had forgotten about those days ago, even just thinking about it. There were barely anything he remembered from his courtship. I think it's become serious. He began slowly. What's become serious? She's going to begin auctioning me off soon. The demon was assumed for a moment. Auction? Auction? Is that how you see it? You nodded. It's not like I want to. You're against marriage? No, it's just not appealing to me right now. So, you'd rather be alone? You shook your head. That's not it. It's like you struggled to put words together. It was hard to put your feelings into words. In the end, what came out was oversimplified. I'm not ready, or rather, it's not the right time. When will the right time be? When the right one appears. And how will you know? You chuckled as you smiled. I'll know. You'll always know. You made your way to a barn area. Would you like to sit here on the ground with me? Kokushibo could only look at the sight, surprised at the invitation. Sit? Sit on the ground? You wanted him to sit beside you? He was stunned at your words. You didn't seem to see it in the same light as he did, your eyes being calm and tranquil. In fact, you seemed to have no problem doing that. He watched you for a moment, waiting for anything. What? What are you waiting for? He accepted the offer, and he found himself sitting in a pond. Being beside you, he felt a cool breeze along his cloak, the wind gazing around the quiet area. He looked over at you, expecting you to say something, but you kept quiet. Your hands wrapped around your knees, curling them into your chest, as you tilted your head upwards, staring at the sight of the starry sky. I guess things aren't as simple as I hoped they would be, but at the very least, I found someone to confide in. Kokushibo blinked, not knowing what she meant. And who is that? You smiled a bit. Do I have to say it out loud? He knew the answer, now at least. But still, he wanted you to confirm it. We've only just met again. Are you sure the person is trustworthy? Thus, the person is already miles ahead of everyone else. He faced away from you, a slight warmth filling in his heart. He had forgotten what it felt like to feel this way. In fact, this was different than before. He couldn't deny it at all, but he quite liked those words that came from your mouth. I am so sorry for this being a short chapter. It kind of was supposed to be a short chapter no matter what, but tomorrow will be the same as always. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I decided to take just a tad bit of a break. But anyways, I love you all so much. Bye. Mwah.